Hello everyone, welcome to the Lost Ark Best PC Settings Optimization Guide that will give you the max frames per second when you're playing the game. If you are looking for the best settings for your PC, this is going to be either for a computer that is very powerful and also a lot of tips that I'm going to be providing you guys for computers that are not very powerful. So stay tuned for that. So if you guys like this, the way that sounds, please like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications for more Lost Ark videos. Either you've been playing Lost Ark or you're starting to play Lost Ark and you are a bit lost on what should be your best PC settings for optimization, well, you're here in the right place. So today I'm going to be breaking it down in different things. I'm going to provide you guys what you need to do to optimize the game itself, DPI settings, as well as GPU settings, and also the different type of power plans that you can enable in your PC, because everyone has different PCs, and having the best settings for a Lost Ark for your PC is going to allow you to play and also experience a better gameplay when you're playing the game itself. And for last, I'm going to be showing you guys the best Lost Ark settings that you need to have, so when you're playing the game, not only are you able to enjoy video quality and also sound quality. So let's dive in. So we're gonna get started, and first thing is, I can't emphasize this no more than you need to make sure before you even start playing, you need to have either your Windows 10 or your Windows 11 up to date. It's very easy. Sometimes this is not enabled and it doesn't automatically update. So you guys need to make sure, just type in, PC update, and automatically either on Windows 10 or 11 is going to show up on the bottom left corner. Try that and then update it if it's not up to date. Once you update that, the next thing you need to do is you need to update your GPU drivers. Yes. This is NVIDIA. So what you need to do is go to NVIDIA GeForce Experience. Now, if you haven't updated this ever, or if this sounds crazy, like what are you talking about, then just go to NVIDIA.com, look for GeForce Experience, download it, and what it does, it provides you with the best up-to-date drivers for Lost Ark. NVIDIA is really good about providing the best drivers that you need to have for your game, because they work hand to hand with all the game developers to make sure that the game runs at the best settings that you can have. So you need to make sure that you download NVIDIA GeForce, install it, run it, and then it's automatically is going to let you know if you need to update it or not. Okay, now that we already have our Windows up to date, our GPU drivers up to date, next thing is we need to optimize the Lost Ark files. What we need to do is you need to head over to Steam and open it up. You need to right click on Lost Ark. Next thing you need to do is you go to Manage. You need to browse local files. What it's going to do is it's going to locate the files, because it's very important, the following steps. So you can go to Binaries, Windows 64. Now, as you see here, you are on Lost Ark. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to look for the execution file. You're going to right click on it. You're going to go to Properties. Next thing, I'm showing you guys here, you are under Properties. So you got to make sure that disable run this program as an administrator, register this program for restart, that needs to be turned off. Now, next thing you need to do is change high DPI settings. Once you are here, I already have this enabled because I wanted to show you guys, but see that you got to click. What this is going to do is override high DPI scaling behaviors, scaling performance by application. You're going to click OK, and you're also going to click apply, and then you're going to click OK again. Okay, now that you have the files open, make sure you keep that open. Next, we're going to go to graphics settings. What you're going to do is you're going to type in graphics settings. You're going to open it. Now that you are here in graphics settings, you're going to make sure that you have this turned on. what is going to allow you is going to allow your hardware to accelerate your GPU when it needs to do it. Next thing is, you see here on the bottom, I have Lost Ark. So what I'm telling is that my Lost Ark client, which is the client ID that you are going to use, is on high performance. So I'm going to show you what you need to do next. So next, you're going to go to Browse, and then you're going to look for the game. Remember that copy thing that I told you? Now, this is where you paste it. You paste it, and you're going to have Lost Ark. You're going to add it, and then you're going to have it now in your graphics settings. And what the graphics is going to do is going to perform, is going to grab the best preferences to do high performance. So your GPU knows that your Lost Ark game is going to have the highest performance, so you can enjoy your game even better. Okay, so now that we took care of that, guys, if you have any questions about what I'm telling you, let me know in the comment section. I will answer every single question that you may have. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications, okay? Now that we got that taken care of, now that we took care of the GPU, the scheduling, and making sure that our GPU is to the highest performance, we need to make sure that we turn off and also enable a couple of more things to make sure that our PC uses the most resources so you can enjoy your gameplay and you can have your max frames per second, because it will be annoying, guys. Trust me, it will be annoying if you're playing a game and all of a sudden it can't handle the graphics, because this game here, the Lost Ark, is heavily on graphics, and you just want to make sure that when you're in a battle, everything runs just smooth and you're not having any issues. So next thing is, you're gonna make sure that you turn off the Xbox bars. Really easy. Bottom right left corner, just type in Xbox game bar, and you're gonna make sure that you turn that off. Next thing is that after you turn that off, you're gonna go make sure that you turn off the Xbox game bar, turn off recording. So once you go here on the top right corner, you're going to have settings. Once you click on those settings, it's going to say capture. Make sure that is turned off, because a lot of times if that is not turned off, then your computer is actually recording in the background and is going to steal a lot of your frames that you actually need to make sure that this game runs very smooth. Okay, so now we took care of that. We're almost looking really good. We got a few more steps, and we're going to be making sure that, this guide helps everyone, not just those that have the beast computers, but also, for those that have a low budget computer, we're going to make sure that you guys play Lost Ark very smoothly. Next thing is, you're going to make sure you choose the right power plan. So you're going to, once again, go to bottom left, type in power plan. Once you choose the power options, you're going to make sure that you get the right one. In my case, I have a AMD Ryzen, and it's pretty good of a chip. So I personally use the high performance. Now, if you can't handle this, you also have some other additional settings that you can do, like high performance or even a balance, and your game will actually run pretty smooth. But if you have the option to run high performance, do choose that, because it's going to allow your game to run even better. And now we just got a couple more things to finish up, and then you're gonna have the best PC settings to be able to play the Lost Ark. And next one, I can't emphasize even more, is make sure you clean out your trash bin and you remove any unnecessary files that you may have. Also, make sure that you open up enough space in your hard drive so you're able to run your game. One big tip that you need to do is, whenever you install Steam or even any game, make sure you have a secondary hard drive. Make sure that it runs at a very high speed, because you want to install it on a separate drive than what your C drive is, because that allows your computer to grab your resources from your C drive, but also use your other drive where your game is at, and it's just your game is just going to perform even better, and your PC is going to love you even much more. Okay, so now we're going to be stepping into the last step, which is what are going to be the best settings for Last Ark, the in-game settings. For that, we're going to go into the game. Now that your PC is ready and it has been optimized by the best PC settings, we are going to move in to the best Lost Ark settings. So what you're going to do is go to settings, and you are going to have three things that you're going to be able to change: video, audio, and also accessibility. Now we're going to just focus on video. Pretty much in audio, well, it's not too much to worry about audio, but the video settings. All right, so we're going to start here. If you have Windows 10 or Windows 11, it all depends on which DirectX settings. So it doesn't matter which one you choose. Just choose the one that works best for your computer. Next up, you're going to choose the screen size. I would go with full screen. It allows you to view the game even a little better. Now, you are here with the this following 21:9 aspect ratio. So this one will force your screen, as you see here. If I click on here and I go apply, you're able to see what just happened. So I'm able to see now more of my surroundings. So if you prefer this and your desktop monitor allows you to see 21:9, I would highly recommend that you do this, because it's going to allow you to see what's coming and what's around you. So if I undo this, you'll be able to see that I can see less on my left and less on my right. So I personally probably will leave it at, to force it 21:9. I'm able to see it through my monitor just fine. And then the other one is the lock cursor. I do that is unlocked. It doesn't really matter. It just doesn't waste any. Oh, those two functions doesn't waste any on your performance of your computer. So you're okay. And now brightness is all up to you. If you want to make it 50, you want to make it 100. This is just a personal preference. So I personally just leave it at 50. Now, this is where it gets even better. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose custom. You're going to choose on texture quality. This what it does is it allows you to adjust the texture quality, lower the setting to improve the performance. But what you're going to do is the following. You're going to leave texture quality as very high, as high as you can. Now, shadow quality, character quality, and also particle quality, you're going to leave those at low. The reason why is because on texture quality, that's all you need to be able to run your game. Now, if you choose shadow quality, character quality, and particle quality to very high, you might have a very sloppy game, and sometimes it'll freeze on you if your computer can't handle it. In my opinion, me personally, my computer is able to handle this, but I like, since we're doing to increase our FPS, then I prefer to use it for low on these three things: on the shadow quality, character quality, and also particle quality, because it's going to allow my computer to perform a lot better, and I will be able to enjoy my game even more than probably I am at this moment. So now you have anti-aliasing. This one is if you disable out the texture outlines. What I would do here, you could either leave it inactive or low. I am going to choose these as low. As you see here, it's asking me to restart my computer. So as you are optimizing your PC, it's going to ask you a few times to try to restart your computer. So make all the changes first and then restart your computer, and then you can get that optimization completed. Now, this is very important. Auto optimization. What you want to do is here is all the way to the right. Usually it's here right there at the 50%. What you're going to do is move it all the way to the right. What this is going to do is going to allow your computer to prioritize your settings for better performance. And the next things are on the post-processing effects advanced settings. Turn all of those off. The distorting effect, bloom effect, flare effect, and motion blur. Turn those off so you can have a better performance with your whole PC. Now, and the next one is leave this at 100%. It's not going to hurt you if you do that. You just do apply. And then the last is going to be the audio. Here, pretty much, you don't need to change anything. What I would do is, at this moment, I have this at 0 because I am making this tutorial for you guys to have the best PC settings for Lost Ark. So once I'm done with this, I'm probably going to raise it to 80%. Master volume is because you want to hear all of those system voice dialogue and all those different things. SFX is very important in the game itself. Now, sound in the background, that's a self preference if you want to disable it or not. But overall, that's it, guys. Those are the best PC settings that you can have for Lost Ark. This is going to improve your FPS, your frames per second, and is going to allow you to play the game and enjoy it a lot more. So if this is your first time starting Lost Ark, then you're going to be able to enjoy it. And you've been very frustrated trying to find the best settings, or if you've been having a lot of issues with your computer having performance issues, this settings are going to help you 100%. And just let me know in the comment section below if this helped you or not. And if you have any other suggestions, please do let me know in the comments so we can help out each other. And there you go. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.